Hey everybody, it's me Chris. I'm back in the kitchen. I'm going to show you how to make pasta bolognese. I just made a bolognese sauce with stew meat, a really great recipe. I'm going to use some Papardelle and show you how to put it all together to get a restaurant quality, 5-star Italian dining experience pasta dish out of that bolognese sauce. Let me show you what I got. Just got a couple things. My pan over here with some butter, about 3 tablespoons. This is the bolognese with the stew meat that I just made. If you want the recipe, go on to my YouTube channel, DiGiovanna Family Recipes. Okay, I got some grated parmesan here. I'm going to finish it with some fresh grated parmesan. I got a little bit of cream. And normally for a sauce like this, I'd make my own pasta. But this is a Papardelle that I got from a friend at work who was recently in Italy. He brought it back to me. This is made in a factory in Naples. You can't get this in the United States. It's a really high quality Papardelle. So that's what we're going to use today. Okay, so my pasta water's starting to boil. I'm going to put some salt in there. And I just use regular table salt for my pasta water. And I'm going to add my pasta. Straight in. Okay, give this a little stir, and I'm just going to let it cook for about 5 minutes before we do anything else. Okay, so my pasta is been cooking about 4 or 5 minutes just to get it started, and now I'm going to make the sauce. I'm going to turn on the fire to medium high, and I'll start to melt this butter a little bit. And then while that happens, I'm going to add my bolognese. And depending on how much pasta, you'll know how much sauce to use. You don't want to over sauce. That's like the #1 rule. You don't want to drown the pasta in sauce. You want to just coat it just enough, okay? And that's the key to really great Italian cooking, is to not overdo it. Just add enough. So I think 3 ladles for 1 pound of pasta will be enough. In addition to the butter, I'm going to add some cream, about maybe a half a cup. I'm going to add a generous amount of grated parmesan, about 1½ handfuls, a pinch of salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, okay. And I'm going to stir this and just let it all come together while my pasta finishes to cook. Alright, so my bolognese with the butter, the cream, the cheese is starting to come together. Now I'm just going to break up these bigger pieces of stew meat just to try to combine it a little bit better. And a couple more minutes, my pasta will be ready to add to the sauce. Okay, so I tried my pasta, my Papardelle. It's a little chewy. It needs a couple more minutes. And that's when you know it's ready to put into the sauce. So at this point, I'm going to shut the fire, and I'm going to take out the pasta and put it right into the sauce. I'm using my tongs. Okay. Alright, I think I got all my pasta. You leave a couple pieces behind. Sometimes you just can't help it. Okay. And I'm going to add in, I got my ladle here. I want to add in just a little bit of the pasta water. Just 2 small ladles for now. And then we'll see how the consistency looks. And I'm going to begin, I still have the heat on low. And just for a minute or 2 on low, I'm going to continue to toss this and cook the pasta, finish cooking the pasta in the sauce. Alright, so the pasta finished cooking for about 4 or 5 minutes in the sauce. And I'm ready to plate it up and try it. I'll just spin the bowl around, trying to make a nice tight little nest of pasta. That'll help keep it warm. And then with my ladle, I'm going to go in, and I want to get a little bit of extra sauce. Put on top. And that's enough. And I'll finish this with really good quality, fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm ready to try my Papardelle with Bolognese. Wow, it's really, really delicious. And when you look at it, it looks like there's not a lot of sauce, but you don't need a lot. The flavor is really, really incredible. Remember, the Bolognese sauce cooked for 4 hours, so that flavor has concentrated. And you add the cream, the butter, the cheese. This is as good a dish as you'll get in a really high quality, fine dining Italian restaurant. Papardelle with Bolognese. You gotta try it. Thanks for watching the video.